Hello, I'm Larry Aylward, custom content editor for Meister Media Worldwide, the publisher of Crop Life magazine. I'd like to welcome Ben Voss, Raven's Director of Sales for North America and Australia. Ben is going to answer some questions about DirecSteer, Raven's new high precision auto steering technology for tractors and self propelled farm machines. First, a little bit about Ben. He has been with Raven, a global leader in precision agricultural technology, for about 3 years. Ben grew up on a family grain and cattle farm, which he now owns in northwest Saskatchewan. Ben has an agricultural engineering degree from the University of Saskatchewan. Ben, welcome.
Thanks, Larry. Great to be here.
Ben, it's good to have you. Ben, why should equipment operators be interested in DirecSteer? What does it offer them?
Well, Ravens offered DirecSteer as a new feature in our portfolio of steering and guidance products. We've been selling Autosteer GPS steering systems for farm equipment for many years, and we're one of several companies in the market that does it. But we're really, with this offering, bringing a new experience with a more advanced feature product to the end user. It gives them not only increased accuracy, but which we can talk about a few of the technical features that it brings, but also more importantly, this is part of our preparation for the market to get ready for autonomy. And steering systems are a critical part of what will eventually be how farm equipment is able to run autonomously.
Ben, talk about how DirecSteer fits in with Raven's overall approach toward automation and autonomy.
Well, maybe what I'll do, Larry, is just kind of back it up and talk about like what is auto steering and what are all the components that go into a piece of farm equipment that you want to put this product in. So, traditionally an auto steering system includes an antenna on the roof, usually a computer that's going to control the steering software. You might have a display that would look a bit like a tablet, but oftentimes it's a square display that goes in the cab of the machine. And we'll see then something that controls the steering. And today, what a lot of people do to make it simple is you literally take the normal steering wheel out of that piece of equipment and install this new steering wheel. But inside that steering wheel is an electric motor that can do all the steering in a very accurate way, and it connects with a cable to this control system. So it receives satellite signals that tell it where it is, and then based on the computer, it's designing a pattern of paths that the farm equipment travels down, and then that tells the steering wheel where to turn. And while you're driving through the field, it's essentially performing a better than a human operator experience to make sure that the tractor or the sprayer or the combine or anything that's got a steering wheel in it is able to drive on a prescribed pathway.
Ben, how have your customers reacted to this addition to Raven's precision agricultural toolbox?
Well, you see, we've offered electric motor in the past. We've had it in our portfolio for quite a few years, and it had some features in it that were based on older technology. So when we started to introduce a lot of newer things, they were expecting that we would also bring this along. And so they've been anticipating this for a while. So the reaction's been very positive, not only because it's got all these advanced features, but it's also affordable. We've kept it at a very reasonable price point. So when you look at it, they're saying, well, I can get this much more advanced steering solution. You've kept it affordable, and it works with your portfolio of products. So that it's been kind of anticipated now for quite a while. Um, it's a global product, so we have certain regions of the world that have a higher need for this more urgently than in others. So in some places, we've seen a really high reaction to it, and we've been actually taking orders for it and getting a lot of interest.
Ben, thanks very much for taking the time to talk about DirecSteer, Raven's new retrofit technology for tractors and self propelled farm machines.
Hey, no problem, Larry. My pleasure.